This is the winner of Group 3 for ages 11 to 13. A Better Life. There was no doubt about it. I would have to go back. It was dark and so cold now, but soon we would be free of this place and we'd be on our way to a better life in England. The camp would be a distant, terrible memory. Feeling inside my pocket for the comforting rustle of papers, panic strikes me as my fingers emerge without the crumpled sheets bearing our medical qualifications. I pull the rucksack from my back and shake the contents onto the sand. No papers. Despite the wind biting at my body through the thin coat, I throw it to the ground, feverishly emptying out the pockets. Feet like boulders, I shuffle over to my wife. I don't want to break the news to her, but I must. Her face says it all. The despair in her eyes is heartbreaking, but we both know the value of our papers. She tries to hold me back, clinging to my arm. The children's face is scared. My youngest daughter's hand slips quietly into mine as she whispers, "Will we be okay, Daddy?" Her voice scarcely audible above my beating heart. I pick up my daughter and bury my face in her hair, tears tumbling into the chestnut strands as I cling to her. Raising my head, I make out figures emerging from behind trees, gliding across the beach. The wind shatters their whispers into shards, piercing my ears with words of fear, despair, and terror. The dinghy appears from behind the headland, skimming over the black water. As it comes to a halt, my wife gently pushes me, saying, "I may have a chance if I hurry." A shout rings out from the water's edge. It's time to say goodbye. Maybe forever if I can't make it back on time. I can feel the damp sand seeping into my shoes and the cold night air is biting at my face. Sand splatters onto my back as I run, my shoes flicking it high into the air. Stumbling over rocks, I brush past a solitary figure heading towards the boats. The thought of him taking my seat pushes me forward to retrace my steps. Running along the pavement, slivers of glass wedge themselves into my thin-soled shoes. I don't bother to look out for cars as I sprint across the roads. I become one with the silhouettes of buildings in the dim pools of light, trying to remember where my child had reached into that precious pocket for a sweet. There in the gutter, amongst the damp leaves and cigarette butts, lay my papers, as if telling me that they are useless now, anyway.